Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And today, as you can see, we are reviewing Blazing Strike for the PS4, PS5, and the Nintendo Switch. Now, I had this game pre-ordered probably since 2021 on Amazon, and it kept getting delays. And now it's finally here, and just want to go over a couple things with this game. So first off, I could appreciate a game that's based on like sprite work, pixel art. You know, I love the artwork in this game. The characters actually look really good. Probably one of my favorite characters on this list is Zero. It just says he looks pretty unique and he has some really cool moves that I like. So definitely I would say he's probably one of the game's characters I'm probably going to use the most. The next character would probably be MJ. She's got some pretty cool kicks as she's a Taekwondo student, I guess. And she has a reverse move that I like, but it's hard to pull it off because a lot of the enemies aren't aggressive. Like the AI is another thing this game needs to work on. But other than that, she seems like a pretty cool character, so I'm going to keep trying her out. And another character is Mokozuki. I think that's how you pronounce the name of Mokozuki. I don't know. But they seem like a pretty cool character. Very combo heavy. It's going to take me a while to get used to a character like this because I like to do like hard hits. Like this character seems very combo heavy. But definitely one of the cooler characters I see people like talking about in this game. Now, I've been playing the game for a couple days now. And yeah, there are some things I really want you all to know. So let's go ahead and get started. So the things I like about this game. Character designs, you know, everybody looks really outstanding. Character animations, I love how they look. You really have a good looking cast of characters that I think really stand out, especially with the pixel animation. Now, the pixel animation, very detailed, you know, I love how it looks, you know. I'm not going to say it's on the level of something like Third Strike, but, you know, you can see what the creator was going for. Now, the gameplay, you know, is pretty, they have this rush mechanic that I'm still trying to get used to. The rush mechanic seems to me that you could do a couple cool like combo hits, like a couple hits before you doing like you kind of like go into a special move, but I couldn't really pull anything off that was really like epic in my opinion. I got maybe like an 8-hit combo at the most. The game's got a story mode to it, but honestly, in the state it is right now, I don't recommend going to it. You know, the story, the problem I have with it is it's told in a comic book way, and you have to zoom in on this small text, and then it's like, oh, I think it's like almost 2 hours long. So if you want to take a break from it and come back to it, you got to start all the way over. There's no save points as of right now in the story mode, and I just felt like that. Yeah, like that'll turn a lot of people off. You know, I like a good story in a fighting game, but sometimes you got to keep it minimal. You know, character introduction, a nice little ending to kind of like understand that character, and then if you want more, maybe you could look into the big story mode for it. But going to the next topics, which I feel like are some of the caveats I have. Well, a lot of the caveats I have with the game. The training mode in this game is horrible. There's nothing to really teach you the mechanics of the game or how they're properly used. I mean, I guess it's in an old school way where maybe they just want you to figure things out. But for me, you know, I was looking at something to kind of help me with the rush mode that they have in this game. But yeah, they had nothing for me, so that kind of turned me off. Another thing is, you know, one of the most important things about a fighting game to me is the arcade mode. You got that. That's the basis of a fighting. You got to have some kind of arcade mode. This game has an arcade mode, but it doesn't have like a boss or anything like that you fight at the end, and no character endings. It's just you just get a congratulations, which some people may be fine with, but for me, I felt like, man, you got to have something in there that's really compelling, because a lot of people are not really competitive with fighting games. They like playing the computer or whatever like that, maybe a couple of friends, but they're not trying to like go to the online mode and like go through all this crazy competition. And that's the next thing I want to talk about, the online mode. I wish I had saved the footage that I had when I was playing online, because trying to find a match right now, it's just I can't find anybody. The start of the problem with the online is it only has quick match and create a lobby. Now, I was able to play online, you know, when it first came out, and the online was really goofy and messed up. Like fast forwarding characters, controls would just stop working completely. It was insane looking. I wish I had saved the footage for it. But overall, it just feels like the game just has a lot of bugs in it, and it wasn't really ready to come out just yet. I guess Access Games maybe might have been forcing him to push the game out now because they've been waiting for a couple years on it. So I don't know if that happened. But you could tell that this game was like not cooked all the way. So what I'm hoping for in the future, you know, because I support fighting games, I hope that he's able to, the creator of the game, which is the one-man creator, you know, he didn't really have any help, and that's probably another problem with this game is that he'd have a team on it working with him to kind of give him some constructive feedback or whatever like that. But it still is impressive that he was able to create this game on his own, but it's sad that it's like in the state it's in right now, you know. So it's kind of expensive for what it's going for. They want $40 for it. You know, I don't know if I would recommend you pay $40 for it because it's gonna be underwhelming, I would say. So at this point, you know, I don't know if you should wait or whatever, because I feel like a game like this, man, like if it's not prepared fast enough, if they don't patch it up fast enough, people are going to forget about it and move on, because you got other fighting games that you could be playing right now that are entertaining, have lots of options, online play, all that good stuff, story mode, arcade mode. This one is just bare bones, unfortunately, and there's nothing really that'll compel you to come back and keep playing it, in my opinion, so far. But hopefully within the next month, man, I hope something happens. There's going to be 2 free DLC characters that were probably going to be on the final release, but the game got pushed out so fast. So hopefully one of those is a boss character for the arcade mode, and also the story mode needs to be reworked if he plans on, like, if people plan on going through it, because as it is right now, I don't see how anybody's going to read all that text in those small bubbles for like 2 hours. It just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, guys, that's all I got about the game. You know, I'm hoping that everything gets polished pretty soon, but we'll see what happens. But I wish I could have more happier news in this review, but as of right now, I just thought the game's not too impressive. So as of right now, I would say it's average at best. But other than that, you know, yeah, you get what you see here. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. Radical Reggie, and I'll see you all later.